A land far removed from any other, beyond the vast jungles and sparkling rivers of the mundane world, lay a realm known as Banana World. Here, the sun always shone brightly, casting a golden hue over fields of banana trees that danced gently in the breeze. The inhabitants of this delightful domain were cheerful and vibrant bananas, with smiling faces, leaf-like limbs, and a collective spirit of unity that seemed to ripple through the air like the sounds of a joyful song. But amongst this merry assembly lived one banana who was an outlier in every sense. His name was Fred, a particularly nasty banana who wore a perpetual frown that creased his yellow exterior. Fred's demeanor was as sour as a spoiled fruit, and he reveled in making the lives of his fellow bananas miserable. While others would sing songs of sunshine, Fred would offer a snarky cackle or a derisive remark, casting a damp shadow over their sunny days. "Why do you all persist in whistling while you work?" Fred would scoff, lounging clumsily on a branch. "It's absolute nonsense. You should be preparing for the inevitable. Soon you all be in the Monkey King's belly." The other bananas would shudder at his words, but tried their best to ignore him. They thrived on friendship and fun, despite Fred's constant attempts to siphon their joy. During the harvest season, when ripe bananas were celebrated and shared, Fred's behavior reached new heights. He would twist his features, draw close with malicious whispers, and sow seeds of doubt among the otherwise jubilant banana community. "Why would anyone share a banana sundae with you? You're just going to be mashed up like the others," he would hiss, igniting resentment and whispers of self-doubt that the bananas struggled to shake off. The Banana Council, made up of the wisest bananas in the grove, recognized Fred's malevolence. They met often to discuss what could be done about him. "He is a thorn in our side," frowned Elder Banana, whose skin was marred with age spots from decades spent basking in the bright sun. "If we do not act, he will spoil our happiness." "That's true," replied a younger banana named Bessie, her voice trembling with concern. "But what can we do? Fred is tenacious and stubborn. He thrives on our misery." Just as despair spread through the council, a wise old banana spoke up. "Perhaps what Fred needs is to encounter the kind of consequence he cannot manipulate. We should allow him to continue his wickedness, but we must prepare for our own protection." As the days turned into weeks, Fred's antics continued unabated. He thrived on the anxiety he caused, flitting from tree to tree like a shadowy figure whispering darkly. However, unbeknownst to him, the monkeys had begun to take notice. The legendary Monkey King, esteemed among all bananas and creatures in the land, had grown weary of the increasingly miserable scenes brought forth by Fred's nastiness. One sunny morning, as Fred lounged languidly, plotting more schemes of derision, the Monkey King descended from his throne in the treetops. He was a magnificent sight, clad in golden fur and crowned with a ring of shimmering fruit. Today, he decided to feast. "Fred," the Monkey King called in a deep voice that echoed through the grove, "come down here." Fred blinked, momentarily taken aback by the king's sudden appearance. "What is it, your majesty?" he sneered, masking his surprise with bravado. "Are you here for advice on how to live life as a bitter fruit?" "No, Fred," the Monkey King replied with a knowing smile. "I'm here for something else entirely." The chill ran down Fred's spine, and he straightened up. "What do you mean? You would never. I'm much too special for that." With graceful agility, the Monkey King leaped through the trees, closing the distance between them in an instant. "Special, perhaps, but that does not excuse your behavior. Each miserable word you sow overcomes the joy of hundreds of bananas, and the balance must be restored." Before Fred could muster a retort, the Monkey King opened his mouth wide, revealing sharp, sparkling teeth. Fred's yellow hue turned a deeper shade of pale, the horror of realization dawning upon him. "In this world," the Monkey King continued, "the sweetness of community should prevail. As king, I shall protect my realm from wickedness and restore joy." In one swift motion, the Monkey King took a bite out of Fred, and just like that, the nasty banana was gone, devoured utterly. The grove erupted in cheers, a wave of happiness sweeping through as the burden of Fred's negativity dissolved into the air. The other bananas sighed in relief, their spirits lifting. "The king has saved us," they exclaimed, breaking into jubilant songs that echoed through Banana World. From that day on, the lightness returned to the banana grove. With Fred gone, laughter once again filled the air, creating a harmony that flourished a perfect reminder of the sweet balance of their world. As for Fred, he remained a cautionary tale, a whisper in the trees about a rogue banana whose bitterness was no match for the purity of joy.